Ladies and gentlemen, before we begin our ceremony, I would like to humbly request everyone to put your phone on silent throughout the program. Thank you. Gentlemen, my name is Linga and I'm honored to be your Master of Ceremony this afternoon. First of all, allow me to extend our warmest welcome to Yang Berusaha, Dr. Yazid bin Abdul Manaf, Deputy Director of Training and Development Center, Yang Berusaha, Dr. Ismail bin Muhammad, Deputy Director of Examination and Awarding Center, Yang Berbahagia Datin Bushro binti Ali, Director of IPG Campus Bahasa Antarabangsa, Yang Berusaha, Dr. Muhammad Yunus Yassin, President of ASTI, Association of Science, Technology and Innovation, Datuk Sri C.M. Vigneshwaran Jayendran, ASTI's committee member, honored guests from the US Embassy Kuala Lumpur, Ms. Melinda Masonis, Councillor for Public Affairs Office, Mr. Akash Suri, Public Diplomacy Officer, Ms. Nurha Matrang, American Spaces Coordinator, executive members and officers from ASTI, Muhammad Sanjay bin Parameri, Assistant Director from Sport, Art and Co-Curricular Division, BSKK, Sheikh Hasmidato Surya Azmi, Assistant Director from School Management Division, BPSH, respected lecturers and students from Institute of Teacher Education, IPG Campus Pulau Pinang, IPG Campus Bahasa Antarabangsa, IPG Campus Perempuan Melayu, IPG Campus Temenggung Ibrahim, and IPG Campus Tengku Ampuan Afzan. On behalf of the Association of Science, Technology and Innovation, ASTI, Institute Pendidikan Guru Malaysia, IPGM, Embassy of the United States of America, Kuala Lumpur, US Embassy, and American Corners, I would like to thank all of you for being here today and welcome to the Greenmakers Challenge GMC 2023's official launch. Dear guests, ladies and gentlemen, before I proceed, let me give you an overview of our event today. ASTI, in collaboration with the US Embassy at Kuala Lumpur, American Corners and IPGM, will be conducting Green Makers Challenge program in 2023. Green Maker Challenge aims to expose secondary school students to the world of invention and innovation in a very hands-on manner. The goal is to help students to enhance their creative, critical, and problem-solving skills. GMC is fully funded by the Embassy of the United States of America in KL and is supported by American Corners and IPGM. Ladies and gentlemen, with utmost pleasure, I would like to invite Dr. Muhammad Yunus Yassin, the President of ASTI, for his welcoming and opening speech. Let's extend our warmest welcome to Dr. Muhammad Yunus Yassin. Please welcome.
Yang Berbahagia Dr. Yazid bin Abdul Manaf, Deputy Director of the Training and Development Center at IPG. Yang Berusaha Dr. Ismail Muhammad, Deputy Director for Examination and Award Center, also at IPG. Yang Berbahagia Datin Bushro binti Ali, Director of IPG Campus Bahasa Antarabangsa. My good friend and committee member, Dr. Sri C.M. Vigneshwaran. Our honored guest from the US Embassy, Ms. Melinda Masonis, Councillor of Public Affairs Office, Mr. Akash Suri, Public Diplomacy Officer at the US Embassy, Ms. Nurha Matrang, American Spaces Coordinator, Executive Member, Secretary of ASTI as well. And we also have Sanjay binti Parami is he here? Okay. Thank you so much for coming. Assistant Director of Sports, Arts and Co-Curriculum Division, BSKK, whom we work very closely with. ASTI works very closely with. Thank you so much for coming. Sheikh Hamidatul Surya Azmi, Assistant Director of the School Management Division, BPSH, respected lecturers, students from Institute of the Teachers, Institute Pendidikan Guru Malaysia, also representative from IPG Campus Pulau Pinang, IPG Campus Bahasa Antarabangsa, IPG Campus Perempuan Melayu, IPG Campus Temenggung Ibrahim, IPG Campus Tengku Ampuan Afzan. Thank you all for coming. It's okay, the formalities is up. So now Let's get relaxed. Yeah? So maybe what I'll do now is, I'll introduce you to ASTI first, for those of you who do not know what ASTI is. We are the Association of Science, Technology, Innovation. And we are a group of volunteers, mostly about 1,400 volunteers across the country, who are very passionate about education, right, and the future of the country. So we kind of, most of us are quite patriotic and want to see the country improve in all ventures, and we feel that one of the biggest multiplier, where we can make the biggest impact is in the area of education. So that's how we all got together and decided to set up ASTI. And I'm a chemical engineer by training. And a lot of us are scientists, but not all of us are scientists. So we are a mixed group of people. But we decided to focus into the STEM arena, STEM and innovation. So that's where we are focused on. But not only STEM and education, because we feel that knowledge is kind of one word, right? So to label it as this is STEM, this is languages, this is all that. So that division, in a way, is a division to make, the learning and operations easier. But then, insofar as our brain is concerned, we do not make a distinction. There's no part of the frontal cortex say this is the STEM and this is the language, right? So it's mixed. So we also believe in that, in knowledge in its entirety in a holistic manner. That's how we run most of our programs, right? The reason, and we normally, whenever we run a program such as this, especially a bigger program like GMC, we normally organize a launch, right? And one of the main reasons why we organize launches is to kind of show a commitment among our team. So it's kind of a team building kind of a thing, where respected members of the team will get together and make a commitment that we are going to complete this particular program. Right? So that's one of the main reasons why we do launches, right? And today we are here to make that commitment, right? And that commitment is to complete the Green Makers Challenge in a way in which the students would benefit and also the teachers would benefit, and hopefully further on that the nation would benefit, right? So maybe I will explain to you what GMC is very quickly. Right? Green Makers Challenge is a program in which students are empowered. I wouldn't use the word power because we don't like to use the word teaching, right? I mean, we are moving beyond teaching right now. So students now can learn things very fast thanks to the mobile phone, right? What we want to do now is two main things. Number one is to empower them to look at problems or look at issues and find a way to solve it themselves. Right? Because the kind of tools that are available, especially with the mobile phone and internet and stuff like that, is already in a way accessible. I mean, a smartphone, Malaysia I think has got like 200%. I think everybody owns on average 2 phones, isn't it, right? Which is kind of like crazy, isn't it? But anyway, so even the poorest, I don't like to use the word, so under-resourced, right? Even the most under-resourced student have got a phone, right? And there's a lot of amazing things you can do with the phone. A lot of bad things you can do with the phone as well, but a lot of amazing things you can do with the phone. So what we are trying to do is, look, you've got access to information, you've got ability to make a change. So what we are trying to do is to empower the students in a way in which they can look at the issue or a problem that they have in the community and find a solution for it. So that's where we are trying to do. We are trying to make them use those access properly. And again, the main area that we're looking at, because it's Green Makers Challenge, is on the issue of environment and sustainability. So that's one of the main things that we will be focusing on. So what this program is about is very much training centric. So we will have a 2-day boot camp followed by a competition, right? So the 2-day boot camp is to train them on critical, creative, and design thinking, and then we'll give them a few weeks to come up to find a solution, and then find a problem first and then find the solution for their problem. Because one of the biggest things, we just had a chat before we came here, and it's easy to find answers these days, right? Because all you need to do is put in the answer, you put in a question and you get the answer. In fact, thanks to ChatGPT, you put in a question, you get an essay or a PhD thesis, right? So now ChatGPT, scary, isn't it? And apparently, Google is coming out with their own version. So I'm scared to look at how Google will. ChatGPT was Elon Musk, I think, right? Was it? No, someone else.
Bill Gates.
Bill Gates. Yes. So Elon Musk hasn't done that. Ooh. So we may have ChatGPT, another chat. God knows what else is going to come out. AI is kind of taking over the world. How are we going to be relevant, right? And one of the things that I think that we need to train young people is, okay, answer easy to find. What is important is the question, right? So we are, in a way, training the students also in our training engagement, is to help students ask the right questions, right? Because the pedagogy today is answer. Question is given, you find the answer, right? Today, you don't need to find the answer, but you need to find the right questions. So again, our focus is going to be on asking the right questions, right? So I think, I don't want to bore you too much with more details, but I want to mention a little bit about the American Corner, right? For those of you who do not know, American Corner is like a corner in public libraries and all that, funded by the American Embassy, where students can go and do things. Previously it was resource centered kind of thing, where you read and stuff like that. And I think you guys are slowly moving towards activity centers and all that. And I think this program, GMC, is a way in which, I guess, you want to move the American Corner just from a resource center to an activity center, right? And that's one of the main aims of what we are trying to do here, right? So this program is going to be run at 10 different locations, but it's for all 14 states, right? Where there's an American Corner, we'll do it in the American Corner, and in states in which there's no American Corner, we're doing it with IPG, right? So before I finish, I want to quickly mention about our partners, right? And thank you guys. First of all, IPG, Institute Pendidikan Guru Malaysia, right? We've been working together for quite some time. We are honored to have you as a partner, and we've always been honored to have you as a partner. We've got 9 programs running, of which we work with IPG on at least 3 of the programs. And this would be like IPS 4, the 4th program, right? So thank you so much, Tuan Yazid and your team. And Dr. Rusli previously helped us, and hopefully Dr. Rusli, who's taken over, who's also quite open to working with us. So thank you so much for your support, and we hope for your support to continue, not just GMC but post GMC as well, right? So thank you guys. And secondly, I'd like to thank the American Embassy. We've been working with you guys for some time now. Then there was a short lull, I guess, because of the COVID and stuff like that. We've been working on at least 6 or 7 programs, some small ones, some bigger ones. And this would be one of the biggest programs that we are running with the embassy, right? So we'd like to thank you guys. We are honored, right, that you have chosen us and fund us as well. I have to thank the American taxpayer, right? We do believe, right, a bit of a lobbying here, that the best way to create change in the world is through diplomacy, right? And we feel that these are the kind of programs that we can, build friendship and build long-lasting relationships in which we can work together for a better world. And there's no area in which we do have to work together than in the area of sustainability and green this thing. So this is cross-boundary, right? So we have to start looking at the planet as a whole. So thank you guys for your help and your support. Right. So I think the Mihun is waiting for us. So thank you so much, guys, and please do reach out to us. We'll have time during our tea session and all that. Please come to me or the embassy guys or anyone of my team members and ask us about what you do and how we can collaborate further, right? So with that, thank you and see you soon.
Thank you, Dr. Yunus. We have a bit more to go before Bihun, so we shall continue this event with an honorary speech video by Yang Berusaha, Dr. Rosli bin Yaakob, Rector, Institut Pendidikan Guru Malaysia, IPGM. Ladies and gentlemen, let's all hear from him, Dr. Rosli.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yang Berusaha Dr. Muhammad Yunus Yassin, President of Association of Science, Technology and Innovation, honored guests from US Embassy Kuala Lumpur, Ms. Malinda Mesoni, Counselor of Public Affairs Office, Ms. Akash Suri, Public Diplomacy Officer, Ms. Murha Matrang, American Spaces Coordinator, Deputy Directors of IPGM, Directors of IPG Campuses, lecturers and students from IPG, members of from ASTI and everyone present. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and welcome to all the esteemed guests present here today. This is my great pleasure to welcome everyone to the launching ceremony of the Green Makers Challenge. Today we embark on the journey of learning and innovation that will help shape the future of our schools and our community. Green Makers Challenge is about empowering our students to become young investors, as well as becoming lifelong learners, critical thinkers, and responsible citizens of Malaysia. It is also about providing them with the knowledge, skills, and values that will need to be successful in this 21st century. Institute of Teachers Education Malaysia is also proud and honored to collaborate with Association of Science, Technology and Innovation, ASTI, and the US Embassy Kuala Lumpur in making GMC a success. Our journey with Dr. Yunus, President of ASTI, stretched far back to collaboration programs such as ASTI Young Investors Journal since year 2020 and ASTI A+ program in 2022. Similarly, Institute of Teacher Education Malaysia has also benefited immensely from close collaboration with US Embassy Kuala Lumpur, particularly in online professional learning English network, open program, and virtual English language fellows programs since 2021. A total of 244 lecturers, officers, and students from Institute of Teacher Education have been impacted positively from this collaboration. As such, it is only right for me to take this moment to express our gratitude to ASTI and US Embassy Kuala Lumpur for always remembering IPGM and offering such wonderful collaboration opportunities. Ladies and gentlemen and honored guests, a large part of Green Makers Challenge is about creating to spread environmental awareness to our students. By spreading this message to our young people, we can help them to understand the interconnections between economic growth, social well-being, and environmental protection beyond the classroom walls and national borders. Sustainable education is about creating an education system that will sustain itself and the future generation in the long run. Apart from academic knowledge, our students must be equipped with the skills and values needed to address the environmental, social, and economic challenges for our times. Indeed, what Green Makers Challenge do is to encourage our students to think about the impact of their action and the environmental and empower them to make positive changes in fun way. This is valuable for opportunities for our students to engage in hands-on learning experience and develop skills and knowledge needed for a sustainable future. Let us celebrate today's special association with Greenmakers Challenge and look forward to the many learning opportunities from programs such as this and strive to make the most of it. Lastly, congratulations to the organizing committee in providing our young talents with the opportunity to be a very valuable learning journeys. I would like to wish you a meaningful journey ahead. In the name of Allah, I hereby would like to announce the launching of Greenmakers Challenge 2023 today. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Rosli. He really wanted to be here with us today, but he could not be here due to another engagement. Next, I would like to welcome Ms. Melinda, Counselor for Public Affairs Office from the Embassy of the United States of America to deliver her special address. Please welcome Ms. Melinda.
Thank you so much. Sorry. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm delighted to be here today. Is that better? To launch the Greenmaker Challenge, an exciting and innovative program by ASTI, together with our host partners at the American Corner and IPGM. I'd like to begin by thanking Dr. Muhammad Yunus and Vanita of ASTI, who have been the driving force behind this program, overcoming many challenges to getting us to this launch today. This is a great partnership with a dynamic institution. ASTI does a terrific job conducting programs like this one that promote innovation and increase awareness of the critical role science and technology play in preserving the environment. I would also like to thank Yang Baru Saha, Dr. Yazid bin Abdul Manaf, Deputy Rector, Training Development Center, IPGM. Thank you for being with us here today. And thank you to all of our distinguished guests for joining us. The Greenmaker Challenge combines several important themes. These include fostering a love for science and technology at an early age so that the next generation is well positioned to tackle 21st century challenges. And of course, this includes environment and climate change, which are top priorities for the United States. This is one of many embassy programs that works to raise awareness of the climate crisis and steps that we can all take to lead a more sustainable lifestyle and be part of the solution. Over the coming months, the Greenmaker Challenge will travel across Malaysia, encouraging students to think critically and creatively about environmental challenges they are seeing in their communities and innovations to tackle those challenges. But the goal of the Greenmaker Challenge is not just for students to arrive at practical solutions, but having them understand the process of problem solving, collaboration, and trial and error. The discussions and interactions between students, speakers, and mentors will be part of an ongoing process that benefits everyone involved. The Greenmaker Challenge bootcamps will accelerate the process of students strengthening their innovative ideas and increase their confidence levels as they prepare to pitch their ideas. And of course, we hope that participation will discover a new love for STEM subjects and be inspired to continue to explore these topics through their education and extracurricular activities. Thank you to ASTI and to IPGM for your consistent efforts to ensure the success of this program and for hosting this event today. I'd also like to take a moment to mention the U.S. Embassy's American Corners Network, which we talked about a little bit earlier, which will host many of these Greenmaker Challenge activities. American Corners are open access learning and gathering places that promote interaction, both in-person and virtual, among local audiences and the United States. They deliver compelling programs and activities on a wide range of themes and topics, from STEM and makerspace education to environment and entrepreneurship programs. In Malaysia, we have American Corners located in both libraries and makerspaces, in states including Penang, Sarawak, Kelantan, and Kedah, as well as KL. Please check out our website for more information about American Corners, or please drop by your nearest American Corner to learn more. The Greenmaker Challenge is one of several ongoing embassy initiatives to promote environmental awareness. Just last Wednesday, here in KL, we launched our traveling environmental exhibit, or Planet Us, at Public Mall. Planet Us is designed to enhance environmental literacy, encourage sustainable habits, and implement solutions to climate change amongst Malaysian youth. This weekend, we'll be taking Planet Us to Taman Tugu in Kuala Lumpur. I'd like to take this opportunity to invite all of you to come and join us at Taman Tugu and participate in some of the environmental workshops and talks, which will be held from February 24th to 26th. Thank you again for inviting me to be part of this launch event and for your time this afternoon. It's clear that the biggest game-changing innovations in countering climate change are still ahead of us, and we hope that the Greenmaker Challenge plants the seed that inspires young Malaysians to study STEM, think about their communities, and be part of the solution. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Melinda, for the speech and for being here with us today. Moving on to the next item on our agenda today, we would like to present a short multimedia video about GMC 2023. Here we go. Thank you. To continue further with the launch, we would like to invite Yang Berusaha, Dr. Yazid bin Abdul Manaf, Ms. Melinda, and Dr. Muhammad Yunus Yassin, accompanied by Datuk Sri CM Vigneswaran, to the front to cut the ribbon and sign to officiate the ceremony. With that, the Greenmaker Challenge 2023 has been officially launched. Thank you. I'd like to request the guests to remain here for the appreciation session. I would like to invite Dr. Muhammad Yunus Yassin to present the token of appreciation to Yang Berusaha, Dr. Yazid bin Abdul Manaf, and Ms. Melinda. Next, I would like to invite Miss Melinda to present a token of appreciation to young Berusaha Dr. Yazid.
Thank you so much. Yes.
Thank you, honorable guests. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a photo session with guests and attendees. So we will be having a photo session with all the attendees today. Yeah, so the cameraman will come here and then we will take a photo.
Ada blok tengah-tengah center kan.
Freestyle?
All right.
Okay, thank you everyone for being a sport. As always, we are hoping for your support in our journey. Let's make it a meaningful one for all. We would like to thank all the guests for your valuable time and support. Thank you very much. And until we meet again, may all of you have a good day ahead. Please join us for tea and bihun. Thank you and see you.